everybody else that I'm completely confused about.
What part of what Elon is saying makes so much sense to you?
Oh, geez, everything. 1, we have to have babies. We have to keep going. 2, it can't all be about problems. You have to be excited to be alive every morning. You have to work your ass off your whole life. You want to know one of the most beautiful things that ever happened? Somebody telling Elon that he was the world's richest human being. He said, huh, it's interesting. Okay, back to work. Amazing, right? There's no reward that he can't have more of by stopping work and enjoying his wealth, except doing stuff. And I was born in this country. My parents were born in this country. My grandparents on one side were not, but my grandparents on the other side were. Elon is so American. That cowboy spirit, he does all sorts of stuff I can't stand. I don't want to see one more of those Pepe memes ever. I really don't. What the fuck is his problem? Okay? I don't know him at all. But Elon at his best is the United States. You know? Anything is possible here. And we just waste our lives on interpersonal drama. He wastes his life to an enormous extent as a troll. That's the part of him that I don't understand is 1, why he's not focused 100% on physics. I think he sees it as going through Grok and AI. He doesn't want to trust humans. I think he sees Mars as energizing to engineers, and the stars are enervating to engineers because the science, there's no amount of you can't engineer your way to the stars with the science we have. But he's being a complete pussy when it comes to science, and he's being a total hero when it comes to engineering. But he is the quintessential American.
A business is only as good as the people inside it. So how do you make sure you're hiring the best? Our sponsor LinkedIn can help you find these applicants quickly. I believe in taking time to hire slowly, but I also understand that once you've decided to hire, you want to get the ball rolling and get the best candidates in front of you to start interviewing. And that's where paying to promote your role on LinkedIn makes all the difference, because you'll get applicants 7 times faster than if you post your job for free. And even though slower, more considered hiring is important, you never want your hiring platforms to be what's holding you back. LinkedIn keeps pace. It takes care of the heavy lifting, sending you highly skilled candidates that you wouldn't find anywhere else. So when the time comes to make your next hire, make it count and promote your job on LinkedIn. Head to linkedin.com/DOAC. That's linkedin.com/DOAC, and terms and conditions apply. A second ago, you said you can't believe it doesn't go on forever.
Yeah.
You or the universe or...
I can't believe my story doesn't go on forever. Look, I've never died before, so I have no experience with it. So as far as I know, I've always been alive, and it'll always go on that way. But there's another thing that, I've talked about occasionally, which is I'm not the most public-spirited human being. I am somebody who will take the last rambutan. And I know that you're not supposed to do that in almost any culture on earth, but sometimes it's just sitting there and it bothers me. Okay, so I'm not the classiest person on earth. But I'll tell you something: if you have a kid and you have a choice about eating the rambutan yourself or giving the rambutan to your child, it's a no-brainer. You're going to enjoy the rambutan so much more if you give it to your kid. And you'll see.